Williamsport's former finance director is sentenced for the misuse of federal and state funds. Today is Tuesday, May 6th, and this is 570 News on the Go, brought to you in part by NorthCentralPA.com. Showers and thunderstorms, a high in the low 70s. Last evening in South Williamsport, dozens of people stood in the pouring rain to hold a vigil for 10-year-old Chloe Schreffler Aglafera, who's been missing since Sunday morning. It's feared the young girl drowned in the Susquehanna River. The vigil took place near the spillway at the foot of Winthrop Street. It's believed the child likely went over the dam after being pulled out from shore by the river's heavy current while playing in the water. The search for Chloe was called off last evening due to the rising waters of the Susquehanna and darkness. Investigators are resuming the search today. Williamsport's former finance director and ex-general manager of the Hiawatha Riverboat and 3 public agencies, including River Valley Transit, is handed a sentence of 12 months probation for the misuse of state and federal funds. 72-year-old William Nichols Jr. pled guilty in Dauphin County Court on Monday to 2 felony charges of theft by failure to make required disposition and tampering with public records. The court determined Nichols did not gain personally when, over a period of 7 years, he improperly diverted the restricted public funds to other non-transportation projects. A grand jury previously blamed Williamsport officials for allowing Nichols free rein over so many agencies for so long. The city recently agreed to pay back the $1.4 million to the Federal Transit Administration. North Central PA reports a gag order has been placed on the cases filed against accused double murder suspect Troy Bailey. Under terms of the order, prosecutors, judges, and defense attorneys cannot discuss the case with anyone. Bailey is accused of killing his former girlfriend Alicia Cease and her co-worker Ronald Daly. He is also facing charges for the alleged sexual assault of Cease's children. The iconic Chef Boyardee brand has been purchased by Hometown Food Company of Chicago. The $600 million transaction includes the manufacturing plant in Milton and all operations dedicated to the Chef Boyardee products. Currently, 500 people are employed at the Milton production plant that has been in operation since 1938. An industrial accident injures an employee at Wire Rope Works on Maynard Street in Williamsport. The Sun-Gazette reports that on Monday morning, the worker's right hand and arm became entangled in a piece of machinery. Firefighters worked for nearly 30 minutes to free him. The employee was taken by ambulance to UPMC Williamsport for treatment. A Pennsylvania House committee has advanced a bill to legalize marijuana. Their proposal would have the weed sold in state-run stores instead of private dispensaries. The measure now goes to the full House for consideration, but it's reported there is a lack of support in the Senate. The Sun-Gazette reports more than 60 volunteers of all ages recently collected nearly 800 pounds of refuse during the annual spring cleanup event in Williamsport's Newberry section. Of the nearly 800 pounds of refuse, there was approximately 700 pounds of general trash and 100 pounds of recyclable materials. The April Cleanup Day was part of the Keep PA Beautiful campaign and the Susquehanna Greenway Cleanup Month. And Dr. Colby Wessner, a Pennsylvania pediatrician, is hiking the Mid-State Trail to raise $300,000 for 2 foundations, one of which has local ties. According to reports, that local philanthropy is Hunter's Heart and Hustle Foundation. Hunter Reynolds, an 11-year-old Boyer Run student, was killed in an accident in 2022 by a drunk driver in Perry County. Hunter had a love of sports, sportsmanship, and the community, and the foundation named after him helps his legacy live on by assisting young athletes with financial resources they need to be successful on and off the field. The other foundation is Think Big Pediatric Cancer. The Mid-State Trail extends from the Maryland border to the New York State border. Dr. Wessner began his 300-mile hike in April and is now going through Center County. For the latest in news and events, head on over to NorthCentralPA.com. I'm Liz Brady, and you're up to date with 570 News on the Go.